call the meeting to order. Looks like we have any adjustments to the agenda today.
No, sir.
All right. Do you have any public comments?
I'll just say thank you guys for working with us and always being supportive.
Thank you. You had a good team to work with this year, so thank you. We appreciate it. All right, new business. Mr. Gibney.
Yeah, so obviously the purpose of this meeting is the GCTA has ratified the proposed CPA, and before the board can officially ratify and approve the CPA, we have to have a tentative agreement meeting in which we accept public comment on the terms of the tentative agreement. They've been posted to our website. They're obviously here in front of you, and so it's just an opportunity for us to share this information publicly. So as you can see, I'll just quickly kind of read through this. You can see that we've obviously made another shift in our salary schedule to where we're moving starting pay for bachelors from 45 to 46.8, and then it builds 2% on all the way down. And then for masters, we're moving from 46 to 47.8. Again, each level below that is 2% on down. So we're continuing to push the starting pay to remain competitive. Obviously, each teacher will move from the level they are to the same level in the new scale, and then teachers that are eligible to take a step down will also take a step down. So there's a nice pay increase there. And then in addition to that, we are increasing our corporation contribution for health insurance from $6,100 for a single plan to $6,600, so a $500 increase. And then the same thing with the family plan, increasing from $14,500 to $15,500. You can see that we're going to index our ECA stipends to 46.8, so that's the the starting pay. And then we're adding middle school FFA and high school FFA ECA positions, and we're separating those out because our goal is to eventually have separate, have a separate teacher, a separate person for each. And then an adjustment to middle school cheer, we're deleting that from the ECA schedule and splitting that off into two separate ones. Because typically somebody who does the fall doesn't necessarily do the winter. Like, that's a really long season, so we're splitting it into two separate, even if it's the same person. We're increasing the index for AP dual credit college level courses from 0.02 to 0.03. And then we're increasing boys and girls varsity tennis head coach from 0.09 to 0.10. And then on top of that, just some language that we're putting in the contract is to work with the GCTA to study a flat dollar salary schedule compensation model. So obviously one of the things coming down from the state is forcing us to increase the bottom of the scale. That both candidates for governor have said that they're going to continue to push the bottom, and so obviously we want to continue to do that. But the way our percentage scale increment works is as you increase the bottom, it disproportionately also increases the top, and we want to make sure that we don't have a scale that prices us out of being able to actually giving the steps, right? So we want to take a look at that, and we don't want to do that during bargaining season because it takes a lot of time and a lot of study, and so we have some language in there to work together to take a look at that to see if we can develop something for future. So those are the highlights of that. Actually, I'll share with you because I shared with Aaron today. We received a report back from, I don't know if that came from the DOE, I think it was the DOE, where a few years ago the legislature put into effect having to hit 62% with your teacher compensation. So 62% of your tuition support revenue needed to go to teacher compensation. That was the minimum. We were at like 69 point something. So we're like 7.5% above that mark, which is really good. And that's all before the increases of this year. Because we only had roughly $230,000 in new money, but yet we're investing over $500,000 plus in addition to for teacher compensation. So we're doing a good job there and making sure that we're directing money into the classroom. So that's all I have. There are no action items on the agenda, so this was just to discuss the terms of the agreement and accept public comment. So outside of any questions?
Is basically the health insurance staying about stat like it was, staying the same? Or we adding any more to or from?
There was an increase in premium rates set by the trust,
Okay.
and that's one of the reasons that again that we're increasing our contribution is to help offset that. So that way, the increase in salary isn't all eaten up by the increase in health insurance rates.
How much did it go up?
6.5%.
6.5.
We ever shop that?
What's that? We're part of a trust.
That's a
just go
figure I
with what they
wanted.
Yeah,
That's a good.
yeah, and it's been a good. It's been good for us.
Very good.
In past experience being on the trust board to do the insurance, they shop a lot.
Good.
Yeah, and that's a lot bigger increase than past few years, but
Yeah.
not as bad as some other health insurance trusts that I've been part of, where it's been like a mid-year increase on top of another increase.
Right. Yeah, they shop a lot. So
I think trend was like 8%, something like that. So we're still below trend.
yeah, they're trending. Usually it trends below what the average is, but excuse my voice.
I want to say, Mr. Gibney, I do appreciate all the hard work that you put into doing this year. As I really think I can speak for everybody on the board that we want to continue to take care of our teachers and give them the best that we can, just to help them live better, but to keep them here as well and keep them happy. So, thank you for all the hard work that you put into putting this together. As always. Does anyone else have anything further? Hearing nothing further, I will entertain a motion to close the meeting.
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the sunshine.